Good morning, everyone. Jackie with Massage Therafix. So I thought I would do a lesson on fascia this morning because everybody here's my orange story. We have 2 oranges. Ooh, this one's already soft. This one's harder. So this is good. And we can get a dose of vitamin C. Also, if you want to take a moment for mindfulness, you can feel the texture of the orange, smell your orange. We're going to be tasting it, so enjoy all the senses with it. So this one is bigger and I can already feel the skin is thinner, and this one is thicker for skin and smaller. So Silas is going to roll that one for me like you would if I was doing massage, so I can make a point. So you've seen a lot of videos of me teaching gusha, scraping, myofascial release, foam rolling. You hear about cupping. All of those things affect the surface layer of the skin. And you can see an orange is pitted. So things like cupping and fascia blasting and things like that can also affect cellulite. Isn't that amazing? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the orange, and I want to show you. Everybody knows when you peel an orange, there's the outer layer, and then there's another layer to protect the fruit of the orange. Think of this as like skin, 7 layers of skin. Underneath that, some of us have fascia, adipose, some more than others. So the heavier you are, the thicker this would be. Does that make sense? So think of Silas's orange, that skin is thicker. That will affect what's happening underneath. Unfortunately, I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. But I wanted you to see how when I lift it up, see the white stuff that's left on the fruit? That's fascia coating muscle. So it floats underneath the skin. Lymphatic fluid runs between it. So if it's blocked, if there's a blockage, if it's held up, lymphatic can't flow. Lymphatic right now is important for all of us because lymphatic is our healing system. It's our immune system, and we want to increase that. So I want you to see how you can even see the strings, which is good. If you go online and do YouTube videos for the fuzz or fascia, you're going to see videos on fascia looking like this, like a spider web. So now what I do is open it up to teach you a lesson. And look, I'm glad that happened. You can see right there some of the skin tore off and exposed underneath. Think of that like muscles stuck together and they can't move independently of each other, and the fascia between those muscles gets stuck, and what happens is you get a muscle tear. And you can see how fleshy that fruit is in there. So we get like a muscle tear. This is how fascia is important. And when it's healthy, each muscle is surrounded by fascia. See that? Each muscle is surrounded by fascia, and they easily can move away from each other when they're fluid, when they're lubricated. So inside of each section of orange, you can see the striations of where the pulp is. That's like the striations in muscle. So what happens is, what, you're tired of rolling? Imagine I do this for an hour and he's tired of rolling in 4 minutes. Good, it's nice and mushy. So I want you to see how even our muscles are like that, and there's fascia running in between. How is there fascia running in between? Individual pieces of pulp will pop in your mouth. That's like individual layers of muscle fiber bundles, like straws inside of a muscle, is like pulp. Each one of those is wrapped in fascia as well. So you can see how a knot forming in the very center of a muscle or in a deeper muscle could affect everything above it. So Silas rolled this one very well. Ooh, it's softer now. Again, it does have more fascia underneath, a thicker layer. You see how much thicker that layer is of maybe fat or adipose in our own bodies. But see how that's just like coming off? Like I can almost sit here. So imagine if you were foam rolling using that tennis ball, how it makes everything flow better. And look at that. That's healthier. It just flowed off. I didn't even have to fight it. And now when I go to open this orange, look at that. No tearing. See how you can see each individual piece is wrapped in its fascia and they are coming apart quite easily, and all he did was roll it. That was the only difference. And that will affect all the way down into the deeper pieces of pulp. So like, you know, you get an orange and sometimes it's dry inside. Well, now this is going to be juicier. Why? We broke up and moved that pulp, got the fluid flowing, the lymph flowing, and made it juicier. So now this orange should be juicier than this orange. Isn't that kind of crazy? And everybody enjoy your vitamin C. And I will be doing a video later today that will affect deeper layers of fascia. Bye.